What's up, immortals? JP Burnell here, registered acupuncturist, and here today to talk about some seasonal tips for your health. In traditional Chinese medicine, we recognize that every season comes with different healthcare challenges. And the spring is a time of renewal, where we come out of the hibernation of winter and come out of our nests and explore. So I wore my green shirt today because it kind of represents that growth in the animal kingdom, but also the growth in the plants as well. Things are sprouting up from the ground. So really it's a time for us to sort of shed the layers that we've put on from the past. So usually in the winter, we're more sedentary, we're eating more like rich and heavy foods. And we want to try to clear some of that excess residue. And we'll do that in a few ways. Some ways will be, getting out and becoming more active. The more active we are, increases our metabolism. That helps to process that excessive residue, or we call dampness, inside the body. We also want to switch our diets at this time of year as well. In the winter, we typically recommend, heartier foods, things that have been slow roasted at low temperature for long periods of time, maybe more animal products, more fats, those kind of things. But now coming into the spring, we want to clear that out, because if we continue to eat, rich foods, that will start to clog up our channels, which will lead to organ imbalances. So we'll start to incorporate more fresh produce, things that become locally available as the season progresses. I know where I am in Ontario, asparagus is one of the first vegetables you can get at your farmer's market, but also switching to like lighter types of foods. So broths, salads, sprouted greens and vegetables, maybe reducing the amount of animal products and fats we're taking, not eliminating them because they're still healthy for us, but just changing the amount that we see on the plate. And also changing up cooking techniques. Usually, again, like I said, in the winter, we'll have things that are slow roasted, but now we will switch to things like lightly steamed vegetables, stir-fried, things that are lightly grilled. So more of like a high temperature, but a short duration. Especially with vegetables too, because vegetables have more of a cleansing effect when they're raw or they're cooked for a very short amount of time. So stir fry is a great example of that, where the vegetables are still crispy and their color is very resilient and pronounced, but there's still that crunch. They're not fully denatured. Broth is always a good food this time of year, or any time of the year, because broth, extracts all the nutrients from the food and makes it easy to absorb through the liquid. Juicing can be okay, but again, when we're eating things that are raw or cold, if we do it excessively, it's good for cleansing for sure and help to detoxify, but if we do it excessively, it can weaken our digestive system long term. So depending on your constitution, you can play around with it in different ways. Fasting is also another technique we use in Chinese medicine and many cultures around the world to help shed some of that excess residue that we've built up. So maybe a 24-hour fast or a 48-hour fast, or maybe you're someone who does intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating. This is a great time of year to start adding those routines into your lifestyle practices. Now, of course, with any new changes to your healthcare and your routines, you want to consult with a doctor to make sure that it doesn't go against what treatments you're already currently doing. Now, one other thing we're going to add is in Chinese medicine, we talked about seasonal health challenges, and we look at the seasonal challenges and changes according to what's called the 5 elements theory. So for the spring, we're talking about the element of wood. Again, why I have my nice green shirt on today. And the element of wood also means about that connection with nature. So getting outside of your house, taking walks outside and really getting connected with the energetics that are outside. Again, that fresh air, that sunlight, feeling the dirt, working with the earth. These are all positive things for your health, according to Chinese medicine. As well, this time of year, the wood element is associated with the liver and gallbladder. And the liver and gallbladder are probably one of the most affected organs in modern society. It has a lot to do with excess. So excess stimulation, excess emotion, excess foods that are, like processed foods, sweets, alcohol, intoxicants, all those kind of things will make the liver overreact. And when the liver is out of balance, we can see things like chronic inflammation, insomnia, headache, digestive disorders, allergies increase. So this time of year, if you are noticing those symptoms, it may be a good time to consult with a Chinese medicine specialist and to see what kind of imbalances are being presented and come up with a treatment plan to help manage it. I know for myself in my practice, this time of year, we definitely see a lot of patients for allergies and cold and flu prevention, but also now too with the last year that we've had, with all this overstimulation from our phones, our computers, the media, patients are really appreciating the effect acupuncture has at helping calm the nervous system and balance emotions. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me or go to my website, everydayimmortal.com, to get more great content about Chinese medicine and your health. You can also sign up for my YouTube channel, and please share this information with anyone you know would benefit from it. Okay, thanks. Take care.